If you look at what was agreed by the countries in the Paris Climate Summit some 2 years ago, what has happened after that in the private sector, in the public sector, is that more and more investments are green, so to say. And there are people in the finance industry elsewhere saying that green actually should be the new normal in the future financial sector, which means that in addition to supporting development, we have to fund investments and activities that somehow relate to climate change. We have our own specific criteria that our projects need to fill in order for us to be able to convincingly say that it really is related to climate change. This is very, very important for us because this is a way of proving that we are not in any way so-called greenwashing project that would otherwise take place, but we make sure that the green content, the climate content actually does exist in the projects. It's a matter of scaling it up, replicating it, expanding it, and demonstrating that it's actually good business also. Actually, the question is not how much euros or dollars one can produce and contribute. Often it's even more important what else besides the money can be given to the projects. We're working on a specific project that tries to support renewable energy generation in Africa, which is very much focus area in our activities. It's a very strategic priority for responsibility. And the question there is, there's a lot of demand. At the same time, there are people who are interested in principle in supporting development of renewable energy sector in Africa, but there's a lack of so-called bankable projects. So we try to focus exactly on that. With our help, Responsibility is taking the lead and has established a company that particularly focuses on project and pipeline development, which then lead into investable projects, which in turn can attract more funding, more investments from other investors. Everybody nowadays in the world agrees that no public source, no public funds ever can fully meet, for example, the requirements of the Sustainable Development Goals, but one needs to be able to pull in private investors for that.
DFIs actually have a make or break importance for us and our new products particularly, because we need partners in the beginning who trust in us, who believe that what we have done in other markets, we can repeat that in new fields, new sectors and in new regions. And we need this initial trust to set up a product, to get the founding capital in, and to also get expertise, maybe in a field where we are not yet, let's say, the big experts in the world. And based on that, we can then crowd in more private capital and really scale up our idea and the business. And that is actually the ideal trajectory.
It's very, very nice, very rewarding to see Responsibility taking a similar role coming from the financial industry. And I think when we join forces, we can sort of move things beyond the joint project that we have. We can sort of hopefully drag along other partners in our own respective domains, so to say.